sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. We put a lot of effort into making betting simple for you, and we offer this service for free. So kindly ask you to support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. What do we have today? We have predictions for 8 NBA games for November 12th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.com and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting picks in your inbox. So, let's get started. We will start with match between Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Clippers. With 3 victories in their previous 4 games, the Brooklyn Nets have begun to turn things around, and they are ready to continue their recent success after dominating the Knicks 112-85. The Los Angeles Clippers are in pretty good form right now, having won 5 of their previous 6 games. They will be going for their 3rd consecutive win after thrashing the Lakers 114-101. For the Nets, Yuta Watanabe, Kyrie Irving, and T.J. Warren are all ruled out. The Clippers are still without Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers are 3rd in defensive efficiency, allowing opponents to score 105 points per 100 possessions, and have won 5 of their past 6 games. The Nets, on the other hand, have improved their defensive performance throughout this span, allowing opponents to score 99.7 points for every 100 possessions. No Clippers play is noteworthy, even when they are winning. They don't win because they play well, they win because their rivals are playing badly. Head-to-head, the Nets are 5-0 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Los Angeles. Play Brooklyn Nets +3. The next match is the match between Utah Jazz and Washington Wizards. After beating the Mavericks 113-105 at home, the Washington Wizards are aiming to win their 3rd straight game. Overall, the Wizards have dropped 5 of their last 8 games and have been struggling. The Utah Jazz are in excellent form, having won 6 of their previous 7 overall games. They will be going for their 5th straight win after edging the Hawks 125-119 on the road. Taj Gibson, DeLon Wright and Bradley Beal are all ruled out for the Wizards, while the Jazz are completely healthy. Head-to-head, the Jazz are 5-1 ATS in the last 6 meetings in Washington. The Jazz have won 6 of their last 7 games and are 2nd in offensive efficiency with an average of 120.9 points per 100 possessions, while the Wizards in that time frame are 27th with an average of 107 points per 100 possessions. No one knows how they do it, but everyone expects them to keep winning. I also expect the Jazz to continue winning and covering the spread. Play Utah Jazz -3.5. The next match is the match between Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons. The Boston Celtics have been in excellent form, winning 6 of their last 7 games overall. After thrashing the Nuggets 131-112, they will be hungry to extend their current 5-game winning run. The Detroit Pistons are in poor shape as they have dropped 5 of their past 6 games. They will be attempting to avoid losing their 3rd game in a row after losing to the Knicks 121-112 on the road. Robert Williams is settled out for the Celtics, while Brogdon is listed as day-to-day. Cade Cunningham is listed as questionable for the Pistons. The Celtics, who are leading the league in offensive efficiency with an average of 126.1 points per 100 possessions, are on a 5-game winning run. With 102.2 points per 100 possessions over this span, the Pistons are offensively rated 29th. This matchup is a back-to-back for both teams. The Celtics are 1-8 ATS in the last 9 games overall and 0-5 ATS in the previous 5 matchups in Detroit. The high line for a road team on the end of a back-to-back, and probably tired legs. Play Detroit Pistons +10. The next match is the match between Toronto Raptors and Indiana Pacers. The Toronto Raptors have been playing well lately, winning 4 of their last 7 games, but they will be looking to rebound in this game after suffering a crushing away defeat to the Thunder by a score of 132-113. The Indiana Pacers have also been on a roll, winning 4 of their past 6 games, but they will be looking to rebound after the Nuggets snap their 2-game winning streak in a 122-119 defeat. Pascal Siakam is ruled out for the Raptors, while Thais and Duarte are both out for the Pacers. The Raptors are 6-2 ATS in the last 8 games in Indiana, while the under is 11-4 in the last 15 head-to-head encounters there. The Pacers, who average 115.3 points per 100 possessions and are 8th in offensive efficiency, have covered the spread in 6 straight games. The Raptors are playing their 3rd game in 4 nights while en route to each venue. A huge advantage for the Pacers in terms of rest, and as I've already mentioned, the Raptors with and without Siakam are not the same team. The Indiana Pacers have had a hit-or-miss start, but they have displayed positive signs on both ends of the floor. Play Indiana Pacers +2. The next match is the match between Atlanta Hawks and Philadelphia 76ers. On November 10th, these two teams faced off in Atlanta, and the Hawks prevailed 104-95. The Philadelphia 76ers have been playing well lately, winning 4 of their last 7 matches, but they will be aiming to avoid losing 2 games in a row after suffering a crushing loss to the Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks, who have won 4 of their previous 7 games, are in fine shape and will be hoping to gain some momentum after edging out the 76ers. James Harden is out for the 76ers, and Bogey is once again listed as out for the Hawks. The Hawks are performing admirably and particularly standing out on defense. At the moment, they are giving up 113 points per game and 44.7% shooting from the field. The 76ers must improve on both ends of the court. By scoring 107.8 points per game and 46% field goal shooting, they are 27th in the league. In the league, the Hawks are 7th in limiting their opponents' three-point shooting percent, and they have kept their opponents' attempts at three-pointers at a minimum. They will easily win here again if they maintain their constant onslaught on the paint from the previous game. Play Atlanta Hawks +3.5. The next match is the match between Charlotte Hornets and Miami Heat. After losing to the Heat in an away game that went into overtime, the Charlotte Hornets have been in a terrible funk. They are currently on a 7-game losing streak. The Miami Heat are seeking another win after defeating the Hornets in overtime. They have had 3 victories in their last 5 games and have been gaining some momentum. LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward are both ruled out for the Hornets, while Dennis Smith Jr. is listed as questionable. Dwayne Dedmon and Tyler Herro are both questionable for the Heat. Head-to-head, the Hornets are 2-4 ATS in the last 6 meetings overall. Right now, the Heat are struggling with everything. They are 18th in defensive effectiveness, allowing 112.2 points per 100 possessions, and have failed to cover 6 of their last 7 games. Without Ball, the Charlotte Hornets are a complete disaster, and nothing will change until he comes back, but this line is huge. Play Charlotte Hornets +10. The next match is the match between Portland Trailblazers and Dallas Mavericks. The Portland Trailblazers have had a strong start to the season, winning 9 of their first 12 contests. They will be looking for a 4th straight win after defeating the Pelicans by a score of 106-95 on the road. The Dallas Mavericks have been in excellent form since the start of the season. They were on a 4-game winning run before being halted by the Magic and then immediately after by the Wizards in a 113-105 away loss. The Portland Trailblazers score 109.4 points per game and 47.4% shooting, while surrounding 107.6 points per game and 45% shooting. Bertans and Wood will not be available for the Mavericks once more, and the Trailblazers have listed Sharp, Nurkic, and Johnson as questionable. The Trailblazers are surprising everyone despite playing without their best scorer Damian Lillard. Over their previous 7 games, the Trailblazers have a 6-1 ATS record. Once Doncic started having trouble, the Mavericks appeared to be lacking in scoring, and if he doesn't get more help, they may lose their 3rd game in a row. The Trailblazers are in better shape going into this matchup, but the Mavericks are the home favorites to win. I believe the Trailblazers provide good value in the line considering how tight this game should be. Play Portland Trailblazers +5. The last match for today is the match between Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans. The Houston Rockets have been in dreadful form, having dropped 10 of their opening 12 games overall. They will be looking to rebound after being defeated by the Raptors on the road in a 116-109 setback. The New Orleans Pelicans are in a slump as they have dropped 3 of their last 4 games overall. They will be hoping for a better showing after being thrashed 106-95 by the Portland Trailblazers. Tate is listed out for the Rockets. The Rockets, one of the NBA's younger teams, have had a sluggish start, winning just 2 of their first 12 games. They are 20th in scoring this season thus far and are 17th in three-point shooting. The Rockets' defense is their major weakness. They didn't improve their defense from the previous season, and, in my opinion, it appears to be even worse. Head-to-head, the Rockets are 1-5 ATS in the last 6 meetings in New Orleans. The Pelicans are as healthy as they haven't been in a while, and when they're at their best, they have the potential to beat any team in the league. Despite a larger line than I had expected, I believe the Pelicans can win and cover the spread. Play New Orleans Pelicans -10. Guys, that would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.